You're lying.
And
Shot.
it's gonna go down to
Two
the
runs,
two runs.
Like the pitch, even the ball was going ever so slowly. towards
I know.
What's the score? 154.
154 for 7.
Oh my god.
What were the predictions?
160.
So he's actually the closest.
180.
Have I broken the jinx here
180.
too? I was having a tennis line score, no, love 15.
Even though I had predicted SRH to win, I'm still very disappointed with this display, because on the flip side, I was looking forward to your Veshti and dance and everything.
But it might happen
It
in
may
the...
still happen.
Yeah.
It may still happen.
Yes.
But the chances now, not that
On
great.
this wicket,
No, but I feel SRH have the batting to make it worse. Make the
Yes.
pitch look even worse than what Chennai showed.
Could be. I think Kane Williamson is going to be key.
Yeah,
This-
this
and
tailor-made
This sort of situation tailor-made for Kane. Absolutely.
it's tailor-made for Kane Williamson, it's tailor-made for Dwayne Bravo. And today we might see all our 3 spinners in Chennai getting the full quota of overs done.
Quite possible.
Moin has bowled what, 2 overs till now?
2 overs.
I
yeah.
think
Yes.
he'll bowl today.
So
Considering
let's
the
talk
pitch is
about two, not standout, but Mazrat as we of performances. One, for the life of me, I cannot understand this excitement about Umran Malik. Yes, he is 150 plus, but please, he does nothing other than 150 plus. He is going to get whacked on most games. Just doesn't change his length or line or tries to innovate.
Nothing
He just
whatsoever.
can't run in and bowl like that. He's going to get hammered like this.
If
If you're going to make one change going forward, if SRH lose this, I think that is the weak chink.
Yep.
Who are you going to bring?
He's like the mixture of Sean Tate and Marchand Jalang.
All pace and no accuracy.
So Sean Tate scared you, yeah, at least.
Yes.
Because he was express. Like,
Yeah, I bowl that short pitch, but
No, but my point is, what is Dale Steyn doing? He must be telling him something, right? That guy has such great pace, but every time he bowls, the channels he's been bowling, you saw it today also.
Yeah.
You just need to open the face of the bat, it will run away to the boundary.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to tell him to direct his bounce
Maybe-
properly or whatever. You saw what that Nicholas Puran video that we keep talking about before the tournament even began, where Nicholas Puran was ducking for cover for his life.
But
That, but that we are not seeing now. You see his bounces today.
But-
they're this wide. So the batsman just has to put his bat and it will fly away.
I think we got excited because it was DuckTales Puran. Any other batsman could have probably hooked him for a 6. We don't know.
no, but Puran's still a good batsman.
He's a good
yes, he got a
batter,
lot
yes.
of darks.
And he's
but I'm saying
struggled
if
a
you're
lot.
troubling him with pace, then that genuinely you have that. But pace alone doesn't guarantee you anything. The standout bowler Natarajan, no
Yeah.
pace.
yeah.
So you
Yorker.
got to be smart, which a Natarajan was. So Umran Malik, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
as excited I am about pace, he needs to do something. That's not happening. MS Dhoni, guys. Thala Dhoni.
That pull shot, 2017 Champions Trophy final, Hassan Ali pull shot direct to deep square leg, here long leg.
No, but if you
Do
guys
we
were
expect
counting-
big
Powers
numbers?
are waning.
If you guys were counting on Dhoni,
Oh, yeah.
then I'm sorry.
No, but
I think sometimes you have to also look at other batsmen, and I think again the start wasn't that great. And then Ambati Raidu's innings, even though he had that partnership with
Was slow.
it was 27 ball 27.
no, that's an indication that the pitch is slow.
Yeah.
No, but-
That clearly is an indication.
No, but you could
They
also
struggled
play-
throughout.
The
And
defense
here's the thing,
maker is Moeen.
If Dhoni is not your skipper on paper, surely you need to be expecting more from the bat.
Yeah.
Because now there's no justification of leadership,
Yeah,
this, that.
yeah.
No, bro. Expect more with the bat. I'm sorry, or don't play. Simple. Have
Yeah,
that.
there is
Have
a
that.
point.
They'll say he scored that 50 in one game.
Yeah.
They still lost.
Then 16 of 5. No, so if somebody's performing for you and you're losing, that doesn't mean you will kick that guy out of the team, nah.
I'm not saying to kick that guy out of the team. I'm saying to expect more from him, which is fair.
I am only thinking about the fact that we are so used to Dhoni at the peak of his powers. Now those powers are waning.
Waning, clearly.
It is quite painful to see him like this.
Yes.
So
It is.
that is the thing.
You are committing blasphemy, Shane. You are asking that the head of the team be chopped off.
No.
Not happening, boss. Yeah, Dhoni.
And see, but that's the problem. No, if we as fans,
Yeah.
you're approaching it as fans and you say, but it's blasphemy. But if he's not playing, what is the point of keeping him? And I'm not saying to drop him, but you can expect more.
Yeah, I'm going to take a few super chats that we've got. Sobham Sai, who's often with us watching, and because we were talking about Umran Malik, he's saying you replace Umran with Kartik Tyagi.
Why not? That's not a bad shout.
Absolutely. No, we had picked Kartik Tyagi at the start.
Yeah.
Also, Kartik Tyagi showed how good he can be
With RR, yes.
Even I had said in the fantasy, he can be a good budget boy also, for crying out loud.
No, I'm baffled that they have not paid. I would have played him the first game ahead of Umran Malik. Maybe because they've retained him, I don't know, and they have to justify that retention.
Well, they dropped Samad though, so that really
why
doesn't
not?
count for much.
Yeah, actually.
So next game, Umran Malik.
Unless there is some fitness issue with Kartik Tyagi, but we've not heard anything.
No, you'd have heard something. If not from the team, some source, something. Doesn't seem like it's a fitness issue.
So Rahul Vasudev also is watching us from Australia. He's saying Umran is overhyped but not weak link, he feels. SRH issues are with batting. I hope Tyagi comes in for Jansen and they play Glenn Phillips instead of Abhishek. No.
Yeah.
Jansen was good
Was
today.
really
Yassi
good
very
today.
smart. Used that slower ball to get Dhoni out.
Yes.
It wasn't just Dhoni's bad shot, but he deceived him with pace. Cutter. That was a cutter ball by Jansen.
Yep.
And don't forget, Jansen isn't a bad batsman.
Yeah,
So
correct.
he gives you something with the bat.
Can
as
wield
well.
the long below, yes.
I would instead have Umran Malik go out. I am one of those people who's always excited with pace. So be it. But at the end of the day, you have to justify your position
True.
in the team. That's not happening. So Jansen I'd keep. Glenn Phillips is an option, but then how do you bring in terms of foreigners?
No.
Maybe again, I don't know.
If
Jansen-
Nicholas Puran fails, then maybe Glenn Phillips.
Yeah, that is a back.
That might be the only option.
The
they
keeper
have.
batsman.
Keeper. That's the only way.
But I don't think they'll look at replacing Nicholas Puran so soon.
KK Mishra says, don't you think Makram and Tripathi should open? Absolutely, Mr. Mishra. That's
At least one of them alongside Kane has to be happening.
That is exactly would have been.
Just watch them send Abhishek Sharma out again.
The
No?
funny thing is, they've got so many top order batsmen
And
who are playing out of their
position, correct?
And you're playing somebody like Abhishek Sharma.
Who only says that my opening position is my best position. Haven't seen it yet.
Let's see how he goes today. It's not a high score.
Vaibhav Sharma says, Nikhil sir, pitch is very slow to the surface. It's not a pitch where they can play through the line. CSK had 3 good spinners. Williamson will be the key for SRH. Lots of love to the entire family. Vaibhav, you're echoing our sentiments.
Yes.
Yeah.
We said it at the start. The pitch isn't great. That's something that you can clearly see with the way the teams have been batting. So that's established. So SRH, we still have, out of 4 of us, 2 still feel that SRH will struggle to get to the target. Also because looking at previous SRH games where they haven't really reached the target, this is again a day game, so no advantage of the ball coming on quickly to the bat in the second half. That's not going to happen. There's no dew, so no disadvantage to the spinners as well. SRH, as you point out, has played 3 spinners, so that's going to be advantages. And then you're right, Williamson, we spoke about it. He's going to be the man that is going to be key.
It's not a great game to be making your debut as a batsman.
Sanskar Saxena says Kartik Tyagi has just recently joined this squad. He was not there. I remember watching him.
Train, no?
Yeah, exactly. I remember watching him. So I don't know why he says that. Don't
Today,
think so.
it might be Abhi Sharma's day. Everybody's saying.
I think so more than
Chirag-
Abhi Sharma
Chirag
and
Agarwal.
Tripathi. I think Rahul Tripathi also is a very key individual for this batting lineup.
Nothing who's joining us is saying that.
Yeah, Tripathi.
His name is Nothing.
His name is nothing.
Tripathi is going to be key for SRH.
I
Yeah,
agree,
Tripathi
I
is
agree.
going to be key
No, he
also.
can give you that aggressive start that you want. Tripathi is known for aggressive start, and on this wicket, the first 6 overs will be the key because it will get slower as
Yeah.
the game progresses.
And Chirag Agarwal says, I think today is the day for Abhishek Sharma.
Well, if today isn't, then he's on the bench for the next game most likely. So
Yes.
Amongst a few other
Who
names.
all will they replace? Abhishek Sharma, Umran Malik.
see, I think them dropping Samad was a bit harsh because you're bringing in someone that young, expecting him to be a finisher, and then
Yeah.
dropping him when he's
But
not performed.
but Saman has been with part of this setup for a long time now.
So that's what he's saying.
It's-
So it's harsh to drop him so early.
No,
in the
I
season.
don't think it's harsh. He's scored 2 ducks.
Yeah, but again, this started the
And
season.
in these 3 years, he's
Abhishek also I
No,
wouldn't
we
drop.
were calling for Abhishek Sharma's head.
No. I said no. He's batting in the wrong position. Don't
Drop
drop
him
him.
slightly down the order.
Bat him in the right position, no problem. He's an all-rounder. He can whack the ball. He can get you whatever 15 ball 30 sort of.
No, but after you have lost a couple of games, I think you will see that teams will have some sort of a
See,
reaction.
technically-
and they had to remove somebody, right?
It
They
is
had
the
to.
question of how much patient you can be with Abdul Samad, because in these 3 years he's just played 1 match winning knock,
That's
and
true.
that was against Chennai Super Kings, by the way.
Yeah.
So maybe a guy with that historical package against CSK could have been a better option. Could, in my honest opinion. But
No, but
he's not performed. Two
but
ducks.
You're looking at matchups basically.
Yeah.
But you're not looking at somebody who's been. My entire problem with Abdul Samad is that being promised a lot, but every time we look at him, he gets those 15-20 odd runs and he gets out.
Yep.
That's all I've seen of him in the IPL. That's all I remember.
Yes.
So
Gaurav Sharma says, hey Sports Today team, don't you think SRH is overhyped both Samad and Umran by retaining both instead of going with just one retention in Kane? Well, they could have gone for a few other retentions.
They could have retained
Rashid Khan,
Rashid
Johnny
Khan for
Best,
but clearly not.
Their retention strategy is amongst the worst.
David
most
Warner,
puzzling,
they
they
baffling.
can't-
we can't even say anything about him.
Yep.
Harsh Verma says pitches going slow when the tournament go and work about Harshal Patel on the speech. What does that mean, Harsh?
Harshal Patel.
Pitch going slow, Harshal Patel, like.
On
Maybe speech, he means speed.
speed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Harshal Patel needs to work on his speed. But he is bowling
No,
pretty
He is
well.
bowling good.
Harshal Patel will enjoy bowling on these slow pitches.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what he means.
No, that back of length, slower off cutters and leg cutters that
Will
he
be
bowls work really well.
There'll be a treat on a track like this. Yeah.
Tonight it might be.
Rohit Bishan is already saying, I'm excited about Mumbai Indian versus RCB, Boom versus King. Hope Mumbai Indians will come back stronger.
Viratians versus Rohitians.
What a game!
Yes. Indeed.
Virat,
Social media going to be lit today. Whatever happens.
Lit AF.
Oh, yes.
Shubham
Absolutely.
Shukla says CSK is losing this match.
You know, I still think it's possible that they are losing. So.
Yeah, I also think they are. But again, game could go either ways. We don't know. We know it's a slow pitch.
I think, yeah, they need to
And
actually.
SRH has struggled in the two teams.
I think if any team will lose this, it's SRH.
It depends. If they can get a good opening stand, it's theirs for the winning because it's not a big total. Get used to the pace of the
If
track.
Puran can overcome his duck horrors, then maybe.
Puran won't reach Puran. They'll either win it by 8-9 wickets or they won't win it at all. Take it from me. Right?
Not
Oh
happening.
my goodness.
8-9 wickets, so definitely not happening.
Gaurav Sharma says if CSK don't win today, then I fear the chances of going to playoffs are just going to diminish. That's true. But
is
even
very
if they win today, I'm sure. I mean,
They
I'm
face an
certain
uphill task.
that making the playoffs is going to be next to impossible.
But if I have to quote history in the IPL, even if you lose 4, CSK will lose 4 games for the first time ever if that happens. Mumbai lost 4 consecutive games in 2015, opening 4. They won the title. They lost 5 consecutive in 2014, but they reached the playoffs. Anything can
Forever
happen.
optimist.
Yes, in the case of CSK, forever optimistic.
Akshay Kool is a very interesting question. Too many left-handers. Is it the issue with CSK? It's not an issue, but I did find that strange because you had a string of left-handers one after the other.
At one point you had 2 batting
and then you had
constantly.
a Shivam Dubey, and then you had a
Jadeja.
Ravindra Jadeja, and all of them come one by one. So what they did is got Makram, though he bowled only one over, but
they
too
brought him
many
on for that reason
left-handers
only.
that were there at that point where all of them came. So. But it can't be a disadvantage. Do we say that when there are too many right-handers? No. So not a disadvantage, but it's interesting that they have so many. And usually from a team that MS Dhoni captains, you see them, alternate.
Yeah.
It's never in a
No,
row.
it was like that today also. 2 right-handers opened the innings, right? Then Moeen Ali came one down.
That's what I'm saying. And then
Ambati
lefty.
Raidu, then Shivam Dubey and Ravindra Jadeja. That's the only time 2 of them came
But that's
together.
what I'm saying. A 2 righty opening also wouldn't be there. They would put a lefty there, then a lefty again. Then depending on who gets out, another lefty or a righty.
I think-
CSK won't even know what they're.
By that logic, I think the only reason they said Jadeja was because they were bowling spinners. That's the reason they didn't put Dhoni on in the.
No, Jadeja will always come before Dhoni.
Yeah.
Still
Now
think
he
it needs
will.
to be the other way
Jadeja has
around.
come before
Yeah,
Dhoni
now he
last
is.
season also, this season also. All the games he has come ahead of Dhoni.
Look, every team is not KKR, where they have 2 quality spinners.
Yeah.
So they can 8 overs. This guy has only had 4 genuine good
Genuine
overs.
ones.
Yeah.
True.
So Dhoni, if he had come ahead of Jadeja, forget 155, you would have not even crossed 125.
Look at the CSK fans saying all
No, but
that.
he's right. He's right.
But Yash Upadhyay has a counter to your logic of 4 losses. And he says, in 2015, there were only 8 teams, so Mumbai won the IPL by losing first 4. Now 10, it get tougher.
It actually gives you a longer rope by that logic also.
No, but then they're still playing the
No,
same
but longer
games.
how? Games will still
Exactly.
be 14, but there are 2 more teams in fray for those playoff spots. So definitely it makes it tougher for somebody like Mumbai, Chennai and SRH if they lose today.
Back then it was like a 50%
And
odds.
all 3 teams are struggling at the bottom. Mumbai's game against RCB is also going to be very crucial.
Yeah.
And this again,
And they have not had a good time against
CSK,
RCB.
SRH, whoever wins will at
Very,
least
very-
breathe a sigh of relief because they need this victory.
See, because I'll tell you why. If you look at the top 6, there is not much of a gap. So if they win today, the gap closes 6, 6, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. That is the gap
And
that
that's
is there.
Oh, I thought he was gone for sure.
I actually thought it
They've
was
again started with Abhishek
Abhishek
Sharma.
Sharma.
Clearly they're
Abhishek.
not learning. Nitesh
They need to watch our
Toshniwal has
shows.
a very good question. He says, what an amazing IPL it's turning out to be. No one would have predicted the current top 4. What could be the reason behind this unpredictable IPL so far? Mega auction, or I think mega auction is
auction
that
for sure,
thing.
yeah.
Definitely. So teams have completely changed. That's one of the biggest reasons I think it's been unpredictable. Also, it will take time to settle in and we'll know what happens going forward, whether these teams can still dominate.
Yeah, but
we'll
I-
have to see.
Frankly, I'm surprised that Gujarat Titans are top.
Gujarat
so
and
am
LSG
I.
are both
So am I.
up there,
So
up
am
and
I.
about. Yeah, that was a shock.
So am I.
I thought Gujarat Titans with the team they have, because I thought there's no lower middle order as such. But Tivatia has gone in and won them 2 games like that.
Like that, yeah.
Yes.
So, can't say.
Quick quiz from Mumbai Road, that is Vikrant
Vikrant
Jadhav. He
Jadhav.
has a quiz for us saying which team holds the record for winning the most purple caps in the IPL?
Sunrisers.
Loading. Query loading.
That is interesting. And name those players also, he's asking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, we can name the players.
So
Yeah.
I know 2011 Lasith Malinga won it. I guess 28
Yeah,
wickets.
Lasith Malinga won it.
Okay, Mumbai
in 2013, it was Dwayne Bravo. In 2009, it was RP Swing or RP Singh.
Most purple caps.
2010, who won it?
That's what query loading. I can't just recollect it from the back of my mind like that. So
You know, he's got a stumping stat when even he can't load it off the back of his head.
Yeah. It's not easy.
It's not easy, man. It's not easy.
Not easy for sure.
Rohit Bishan says, lots of love, guys.
Yeah.
Best sports channel I've come across. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, Rohit. We try and
Thank
do our
you.
best. Sanskar Saxena says, people were laughing when CSK were bidding high for Rahul Tewatia.
Free. Oh my God, we missed that. We missed that.
Now you know.
No, and also
Now you
his
know.
first suit, people would say is bowling, right? He's hardly bowled.
He's barely bowled. He's only
now
coming
he's
in as a
Hardly
finisher.
bowled, but he has gone on, hit
I mean,
2
even-
sixes yesterday. Then that 40-odd run innings that he played in that first game.
Yeah.
So the guy is doing it with the bat.
Even yesterday, he bowled 1 over and got smacked for 24.
It's just how it is. You can't predict anything.
Okay, Gaurav Sharma says, please talk about Ruturaj, last season's orange cap holder and 4 successive failures. Give the stat. You said he has to cross 4.
Yeah.
So he's
He
lost the
did
4
both.
ball.
He did
also-
both. In the first 3 matches from IPL 2020, ever since he started to play, he's not gone past double digits at all. 3 matches, 2020, 2021, 2022. In this particular IPL, he's not gone past the 4th ball for 3 matches. Today, he
He did
broke the
both.
jinx. He got to double figures, played more than 4 balls.
He played on 10
But
balls.
13
13
balls,
balls.
16 runs.
But that's what, it's like a geometrical progression. Now he will go to double digits, slowly rev up, and by the 8th or the 9th game, he'll be unstoppable.
By which time CSK will be having 1 foot out of the playoffs.
No, but last year you had somebody like Faf du Plessis to take care of those starts, right?
Yeah.
This year they are missing it. Even
We had-
Uthappa, I thought he started off well today as well.
Yes.
Got out on 15. Probably should not have played that shot
That
with long
shot.
gone in place.
Yeah,
Very
I know.
first
Bad
ball
shot.
of Washington
Bad
Sundar.
shot.
He should have waited. Otherwise, Uthappa also looks in good nick only. Just that scored only 150. So
Okay,
far.
to our quiz question, people are replying. Nikhil says KKR players have most purple caps, but Vikrant Jadhav has pointed out it's CSK 4 times. Bravo
correct.
in 2013 and 15,
15.
Mohit Sharma in 14, and Tahir in
In
19.
2019, right? Yes.
What is
You
this?
CSK fan.
What is this?
See, I have to be absolutely certain. I just can't put out a stat just like that.
Yes. Yash Upadhyay, because you were talking about these surprises in the points table, he's saying in the top 6 teams, 4 have never won the IPL. That is true.
That is correct.
Yeah.
And so that is why this
Only
has made this
KKR and
IPL
RR.
RR, correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
RR will get to know tomorrow.
Yeah.
How?
They play LSG, right?
Yeah. Also, let's see what combination they choose.
Oh yeah. Rihan Parag.
Yeah, Parag and Yashasvi Jaiswal also for that
Oh,
matter.
yeah. Jaiswal has been a
So
major
even they can also look at somebody like a Daryl Mitchell coming in for Yashasvi Jaiswaal opening the innings just in case they are looking at options.
But the main focus is on Riyan Parag.
No, Riyan Parag, I've been consistently saying that I still don't understand the logic of playing him.
Yeah.
If you're bowling him also, you hardly bowl him first
See,
of
the
all.
franchisees maintained silence. Tikshana coming to bowl.
Amit Bhalera has a question in the IPL. Which ball is used, SG or Kukubara? According to me, it's Kukubara. I think
Kukubara.
they're using in the IPL.
SG is only for tests in India.
No, the white ball is always the
Always Kukubara.
Always
Yes.
Kukubara.
Yeah. So
Tikshana.
Nitish Toshniwal is saying, thanks for answering. I'm amazed at your dedication. Keep on going. Hope the channel reaches the milestone of 100k this IPL season. If not this IPL, we'll reach there after the IPL. Doesn't matter.
Yes.
But even if we don't reach there, we'll just continue chatting cricket, talking about cricket and other sport, because that's what we love to do. That's why we call ourselves a sport club. For the love of sport, if you enjoy listening to sport, watching sport and talking about sport, then
Yes.
Sports Today is the destination. That's what we do 24/7, 365 days a year.
Absolutely.
That's our USP. We try and give you some insights, some stats, some perspective, and we take a lot of knowledge from you guys. So
Yep.
that is what we do.
And Dhoni is nodding to Tikshana. Yes, keep it there. Keep it
Sahil GC says, don't spread hate on Virat. We never spread hate on Virat. We are big Virat Kohli fans. I think all of us.
Yeah. Same.
Everybody is, I
And
guess.
I cannot remember one time that we have spread hate on
Never.
Virat on Sports Today. If you
Quite.
can remember, please point
Yeah,
it
We
out.
want him
I
to
may
score
have
those
panned
goals
him
for
for
him.
his RCB captaincy, but that is not hatred.
But that's in good
No, but
humor.
we love
That's in good
Virat.
humor.
If he's back
We are
form,
in awe of Virat
India
Kohli, the
needs it.
batter.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Sahil, we've never done that, and we don't intend to do it. But if any player, whether it's Rohit, whether it is Virat, whether it's even Dhoni, if we see some frailties there, some weaknesses, we are here to point that out. That's our job. But there is no question of hate, because we love sport, we love cricket. How can you not love one of the best batsmen in world cricket? See, as my team is enjoying the game as it's happening, quick
Tikshana.
prediction then. Tikshana started with the new ball. We said so much that they will go
Carom
with
ball
him. Use the
went on.
carom
Very
ball to
loose
do
one,
it.
right?
Always remember, when you're mentioning one line, they don't know which exact ball you're talking about. So
Yeah.
you'll have to give some sort of a
Yep, the fourth ball was a carom ball, wide outside of.
quick predictions now.
CSK.
You're not changing. How
No.
will you change, Mr. Yellow?
Yes.
Actually, I'm also not changing. I'm still going with
I'm
CSK.
sticking with our
Even I'm sticking with SRH. On that note, thank you so much for joining us. Gamezy, that's your destination for playing all fantasy cricket. So download the Gamezy app. You can even make team in the middle of the innings. So do that.
Yes.
We'll see you as soon as the last ball is bowled. We'll be live on Sports Today.
Covering
We'll
this
also
match
discuss
and
the
previewing the
big
next
game
one.
that's coming.